Hello and welcome to another session of Let's Heal Together, preparing ourselves for liberation and ascension. And as we start, the first thing we like to do is to surround this session and all participants in beautiful white light for protection and healing. And this white light we create so that we have the most successful presentation and session so that all technology works and all inspiration comes through. The audience is protected and enlightened. So let's just for 1 minute visualize for this session beautiful light surrounding us. You for that beautiful light. We're going to be calling in a lot of light today. As you can see from the theme of this session, creating the most positive timeline for yourself and humanity during this decisive energy period. So, we're going to be working with a lot of light this session. We want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us today. We have people from all over the planet joining us. So feel free to drop a hello in the chat. My name is Deborah, and I'll be your host today. I am a leader with Sisterhood of the Rose and the Victory of the Light teams. And I have a lovely team today that I would love to have them jump on and say hello. So, May, could you jump on and say hello to us for a moment?
Okay, hello, Deborah, hello, all. Well, here is a beautiful day, and I hope this beautiful energy is expanding around the world. And May, I'm part of the Victory of the Light and Sisterhood of the Rose team. Today, I'm a little dry throated. And well, I'm so happy to be here with you and sharing this beautiful session. Today, the session is special. The energy of this week is so beautiful, so enjoy. Thank you very much. Gracias a todos. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, May. Yeah, and we're going to be talking about the energy of this week. Our session is beautifully timed to capitalize on that wonderful energy. But first, let's say hello to Cindy. And I love this. Before Cindy, before I have you speak, I just want to share this from Eva. She's so cute. Hello, my dear awesome team. Thank you to hold this new healing session. It has a large echo worldwide. Hold the light, beautiful souls. So thank you, dear Eva, for that lovely comment and joining us again. So, and now Cindy would love you to say hello to us from France.
Thank you, Deborah. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy from France. I represent the Prepare for Change Network. I manage the French Wheel of Mass Meditation website, and I am happy to collaborate with this beautiful team and with all of you, the audience, to keep our vibration high and create the most positive timeline for our ascension and planetary liberation. So enjoy our session. We are so much stronger together.
That is so true, Cindy. And that is one of the reasons that we hold these sessions is because we are so much more powerful and stronger together. By gathering together to do this work, we can exponentially increase the light on the planet. So thank you for mentioning that. And now let's say hello to Felipe, our divine masculine on the team. Hello, Felipe.
Hello, everybody. This is Felipe. I'm coming to you from the north of Germany, and so happy to participate every month on these sessions that are healing sessions, are gathering sessions, are beautiful energies, and I hope that we can share these energies with all of you. And okay, one of my activities is to translate the blog from Cobra, and then you will find it in Spanish in es2012portal.blogspot.com. Back to you, Deborah.
Thank you, Felipe, and for the wonderful work that you do. We will be mentioning Cobra throughout this session periodically, especially in this session because there's been some new information that's come out. Cobra is an intel provider that we use a lot of intel and meditations that he suggests from the light forces. And you can find his work at 2012portal.blogspot.com. And we'll have that link later as well. And so, again, if you want to say hello in the chat, we can share your comments. We do welcome lovely comments from you guys and the interaction. So feel free to drop some comments in, and we will have times during the session where we are actually answering questions or sharing more of your comments too. So let me just share what we're going to be doing today. Let's see. We are going to, as I said, we're going to be pulling in a lot of light. Remember, this session is about creating the most important timeline, and we'll explain later why this is so important. Most of us know that we just experienced the spring equinox if you're in the northern hemisphere, and also a very important new moon in Aries. And also tomorrow, Pluto moves into Aquarius, and we're going to find out why that's so important. So we are in the midst of this really energetic week. And so this is why we have the opportunity to create a very lovely, positive timeline. And that's what we're going to be working on today. So we're going to state an intention, do our violet flame meditation, which is very important, and also invoking command 1221, which we'll explain. And to do this work, we always like to protect ourselves and prepare for it. So we'll be calling in a bubble of light, calling in our I am presence, as well as invoking the goddess. And then we will present our healing portion, in which we will be talking about, as I mentioned, creating the most positive timeline for yourself and humanity during this very important, decisive energy period. We'll have a quick break as we do some comments and questions, and then we're going to be invoking command 771 together, and that is for emotional healing. And we are going to finalize this session with an optional meditation that we hope you stay on for. It's a very important one that's taking place right now, and that is the meditation to stabilize the financial system. So we'll be doing that together. As Cindy mentioned, working together makes us so much stronger. So we're going to be invoking that together. So let us start by stating our intention for this session. Intention setting is very powerful, and again, by doing it together. So please just repeat after me. We use this session to create the most positive timeline for ourselves and humanity during this decisive energy period. Fabulous. Thank you. So we've set a very powerful intention for what we're going to do today. And I want to share another hello from Galena. Lovely, lovely comment. We're happy to have you here with us as well. Okay. And now we're going to, for our opening meditation, we are going to invoke the violet flame. And if you've noticed, the violet flame meditation is used quite often in our global meditations. And there's a reason for that. It's a very important reason. And so that you can understand, let me just explain a moment what the violet flame is. It's an invisible spiritual energy that revitalizes and invigorates our bodies and changes negative energy into positive energy. So it's a transmutive energy. By transforming negative thoughts and feelings, the violet flame provides a platform for healing. The power of transmutation is a specific quality of the violet flame, which, when invoked into action, changes all that it contacts into a higher and pure state. The violet flame meditation was created with the aim to purify any discordant energies so that things can be in harmony to help achieve the most positive ascension timeline for planet Earth. With the light forces clearing the surface at the planet at full speed, there is already light shining through all of the cracks in the matrix. And you can help this light by purifying the surface of the planet with the violet flame meditation. So it works not only to purify you and your energy fields, but also the surface and the energy fields of the planet. So this is a great meditation to do daily if you're so guided. And so let's spend about 15 minutes together, just relaxing, closing our eyes, and following the violet flame.
Use your own technique to bring you to a relaxed state of consciousness. Now call upon the violet flame from its primary source to purify your energy field from any interfering energies. Then ask the violet flame to create a powerful circle of protection around you as you meditate. Keep this active throughout the rest of your day. State your intent to use this meditation as a tool to purify any discordant energies to help achieve the most positive ascension timeline for the planet Earth. Visualize a pillar of violet light emanating from the cosmic central sun. Then being distributed to central suns of all galaxies in this universe. Then visualize this light entering through the galactic central sun. Then going through our galaxy. Then entering our solar system and going through all beams of light inside our solar system. And then through all beings on planet Earth. And also through your body to the center of the earth. Now visualize a violet flame encompassing the whole planet, purifying the vortices and energy fields on the physical, plasma, etheric, astral, mental, and causal planes. Visualize all humanity being inspired and guided, with everybody having their own connection with their own soul and the source, in perfect balance of their inner male and female aspects. Visualize the course of events on planet Earth, shifting into the most positive timeline possible, shifting away from all epidemics, away from all wars, away from all global domination. Visualize violet light, purifying all inequalities, erasing all poverty, and bringing abundance to all humanity. Visualize a new, grand, cosmic cycle of the age of Aquarius beginning, bringing pure light, love, and happiness to all beings on Earth. Finally, ground your energy into the center of the earth for your personal balance and protection. This creates an anchor or a circuit which can constantly be a channel for the violet flame to come through, even after this meditation.
And welcome back. We love that meditation. We do invite you to use it daily or as often as you feel guided. Can you imagine if everyone on the planet did this meditation daily? Wow, it can have a very powerful impact. So, again, we do invite you to do it as often as you can. And we did post a link in the comments on the Sisterhood of the Rose YouTube channel, which is where we're broadcasting from. We're broadcasting from multiple other channels, but we can only share comments from people who are posting in the Sisterhood of the Rose YouTube channel, just so that you know. But we did post the link there for the meditation on all the channels, and that is in English, but if there will be links on the We Live Mass Meditation YouTube channel for other languages for that. So fabulous. Okay, let us what we're going to do now when we're in this beautiful space, we are together going to invoke command 1221. We like to start our sessions doing this together. It's a very powerful command. If you're familiar with it, hopefully you're using it on a regular basis. And if you haven't yet done this, the first time that you say this, and what we're going to be doing is saying command 1221 3 times out loud. The first time you do this, a team of light beings will be formed for you. And then each time that you invoke this protocol after that, the team checks your status and helps whenever and however they can. So if you need some extra support, it almost works like an SOS call. You call them as often as you feel guided. Develop that relationship with them. They're happy to assist whenever asked. And it helps to say it out loud. It's more powerful because the vibration of your voice really enables more possibilities for them to help and intervene on the physical level. So let's do this together. Please just repeat after me as we invoke this 3 times. Command 1221.
Command 1221.
Command 1221.
Command 1221.
Command 1221.
Command 1221.
Feel the love of your team surrounding you. They are so eager to help. They want to help, but they need to be called. This is a free will universe, and they would like our permission to call them. So we have just called them in. Again, you can use this as often as you would like. And now for a moment, let's visualize these beautiful teams of light surrounding us and us connecting in a huge circumference around the planet with our teams, creating a beautiful, beautiful light grid a circle of light that contributes to the planetary light grid. Okay, I told you we were going to be bringing a lot of light, and we're just getting started. So, now we're going to move on to protection and preparation. These we do every session. Very important if you're doing any kind of meditative and spiritual work that you do protect yourself. And so, one of a really great way to do this, very simple and easy, and you can use this throughout your day, is to visualize a bluish white bubble of light surrounding you, surrounding your physical body, your non-physical bodies, and ask that it shields and protects you from all negative energy. And all you have to do is close your eyes and visualize this light around you, protecting you, and just stay there for a few moments. So let us invoke this together again. May a bubble of light surround me.
May a bubble of light surround me.
May its light shield and protect me
May its light shield and protect me
from all negative energy.
from all negative energy.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Now, just for a moment, visualize this light around you. Wonderful. Thank you. And now we're going to be pulling in some AdFor technology. Felipe, would you like to explain to our audience what this is and lead us through the I Am Presence?
Sure. So, Advor technology is a spiritual technology developed by the Galactic Confederation to assist in the ascension process of the surface population. It's in use since 1990 and is improving faster as any other technology. It increases, it upgrades, and so on. So it's quite advanced now, ready for prime time. So this is basically a technology which sets a pillar of pure white light, which is created actually by light beams when you call upon it. And it increases your vibrational energy when called. So this comes from huge motherships which are around the planet. And they send you this pillar of pure white light that goes through you to the center of the planet, as the picture shows, and goes to the center of the planet and aligns your energy field with your I Am presence. So the I Am presence is your higher self, which is incarnated in your being, and this presence emits a strong light. Without it, you would not be alive. You can access it, and if you do this daily, you will be fine. You will increase this connection with your higher presence. And let us now evoke and feel it. So we are going to do this invocation now, and you can repeat after me. I call upon a pillar of pure white light to descend upon me and to form around me.
I call upon the pillar of pure white light to descend upon me and to form around me.
I call upon the presence of the I Am that I am.
I call upon the presence of the I Am that I am.
I ask the presence of the I Am that I am
I ask the presence of the I Am that I am
to join and merge with me.
to join and merge with me. Lovely. Thank you, Felipe. And again, this is something it's easy to do. We suggest that you do this daily. It's sort of like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So work with that pillar of light. Okay. And now we have to bring in the lovely goddess energy. So we are going to be invoking the divine feminine for additional preparation and protection for this session. And we're going to play a short video, a guided audio. So again, all you have to do is close your eyes and visualize a beautiful goddess presence coming to you. Let's begin.
Return of the Goddess Meditation. Relax your mind and body by watching your breath for a few minutes. Visualize a pillar of pink light emanating from the galactic central sun, going through your body to the center of the earth. Keep this pillar of light active for a few minutes. Then visualize a loving feminine presence in the shape of a beautiful goddess descending from the sky and entering your physical body. This presence will harmonize your inner woman and make you more loving. Stay united with that presence for a while. Visualize bright new spiritual future for humanity. With men and women in perfect understanding. With our society growing beyond need for wars and conflicts, as all dark entities, physical and non-physical, are removed from our planet. Visualize all wounds of humanity being healed, all humanity being inspired and guided, with everybody having their own connection with their own soul and the source in perfect balance of their inner male and female aspects. Please do this visualization as instructed and do not change it, as otherwise it will not have the desired effect.
And welcome back. I just wanted to share that invoking the goddess is not just for women. It is something that we invite men and women to do, anchoring more goddess energy into the planet. You may be aware that it is crucial at this point that we do bring in more of this divine feminine energy into the planet. The goddess carries the energy of love, of peace, of harmony, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, wisdom, power, and strength. And this is needed so much at this time of chaos and looming wars and tyranny. And it's very essential that everyone, women and men, bring in goddess energy at this point. So we do invite you to do this meditation. There are other meditations on the sisterhoodoftherose.network website if you'd like to check that out, as well as where you can find Sisterhood of the Rose groups, or maybe even start your own. So again, please keep that in mind that at this very critical time on the planet, it is very important that we do anchor as much divine feminine goddess energy as possible. So, and I see some lovely Sisterhood of the Rose sisters posting hearts and roses, and we love that. So thank you. Okay. All right. So now we are going to move on to our healing segment. This is a very, I'm going to post. I'm going to post that link for Sisterhood of the Rose that I just mentioned in the chat so that you have it handy. This is for the groups, so you can take a look at where you can join a Sisterhood of the Rose group in your area. And again, if there's not one, feel free to start one. So, okay. Thank you so much. So now we're going to move on to the healing portion of this presentation, which we have titled Creating the Most Positive Timeline for Yourself and Humanity During This Decisive Energy Period. And we're saying decisive energy period because we really truly are at a crossroads with the astrology, which we're going to talk about in a moment, and all of the the configurations that are going on and everything that's going on the planet. We are at a point where are we looking to create a high vibrational timeline or a low vibrational timeline? And again, this is a very decisive and critical time. We call it kind of a roller coaster of energies. And so our goal, our intention is to direct these energies and to create the most positive timeline. And this is something that we want to consciously do on a very regular basis during these times. And we'll provide you some tools to help you do that. So I would like to share a few comments that from Cobra's blog, which I said is at 2012portal.blogspot.com. And he has shared that the spring of 2023 is an extremely challenging time and an extremely promising time. So let us all work to anchor as much light as possible so that the maximum positive timeline gets manifested. Big things are possible, but we need to keep our focus. And this is why we're making this the focus of this session. So we have a responsibility, and we can contribute in a very, very large way. And so he goes on to say, and this was a recent post that he created yesterday to explain a little bit more about this. And he said, the wave of the portal of light will begin to be felt already on March 23rd, which again is tomorrow, when Pluto enters Aquarius for the first time after more than 200 years and will reach its peak intensity on May 1st when Pluto turns retrograde and will then slowly phase out until June 11th when Pluto exits Aquarius again. And so, because of this pivotal peak intensity point, he has called for, or the light forces via Cobra have called for a mass meditation taking place on May 1st, which is called the Portal of Light Activation. And so you can find information about that at 2012portal.blogspot.com. And we know our friends at welovemassmeditation.com will have lots of information, such as what time it takes place in your time zone, different translations of the meditation, etc. So please keep your eyes on those websites between now and May 1st. And again, this is about spreading the word. And why is this? Let me explain. This is also from Cobra. He said this activation comes at the moment of the completion of a very powerful cycle. This moment demarcates the point when the energy from the galactic center will begin to flow towards the surface of this planet with full force as the time is running out. If we manage to gather 144,000 volunteers or more doing this activation, the energy from the galactic center will be anchored on the surface of the planet in a balanced way. This will ensure the fastest and most harmonious transition for this planet and will actually create an energetic upgrade for the whole planet. If the critical mass is not reached, the ultra powerful energies from the galactic center will reach the surface of the planet anyway, but this will then manifest in a much more chaotic and disharmonious way. We can reach the critical mass of 144,000 people during this activation. This will create a massive healing chain reaction in the energy field worldwide. So you can see how this is such a pivotal crossroads. This energy is coming, and through this transition, or through this configuration, and this is happening, peaking on May 1st. And this is why we want to gather our light together to create like a laser beam focus to create the positive timeline versus a more chaotic and disharmonious one. So we're looking for the fastest and most harmonious transition. So please mark your calendars. We'll be speaking about this again. I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot about it. And again, share. We can get 144,000 or hopefully way more people doing this at that time. So, and before we move on to, I'm going to bring on Felipe in a moment, but I would like Cindy to jump in and explain the astrology for this important time. Her and her French team have worked together to share some information with us at this time about the astrology, this very important astrology. So, Cindy, thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. So I am going to explain you a little the astrological aspects of March 2023. So March 2023 delivers some of the biggest and most significant cosmic events of the year, including the move of Saturn into Pisces and Pluto into Aquarius. It also brings the March equinox, which heralds the start of the astrological new year. Mars also leaves its post-retrograde shadow and exists in Gemini, ending a cycle we have been working with since August 2022. All of these big monumental shifts unfolding in March are paving the way for a new evolution of our soul journey. They are elevating us to the next level, opening new doors, closing old ones, and shifting us into new states of being. So, From the 20th of March, it was the equinox, Sun in Aries, and it was the start of the astrological new year. As the Sun enters Aries, we begin the astrological new year. This is a fantastic time for fresh starts and new beginnings. It also brings the equinox, a time when we honor balance and harmony. It is also the start of spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. This shift in the seasons for Mother Earth is something we can feel mirrored in our own being. We may find ourselves naturally balancing and aligning where we need to shed and where we need to bloom. On the 21st of March, Aries new moon. A new moon follows the equinox and the start of the astrological new year, amplifying its energy. This is a power new moon for new beginnings and manifestation work. The energies are highly magnetic, so stay open to receiving. This is also one of the two Aries new moons. The next new moon in April will be a solar eclipse in Aries. So pay attention to the themes brewing around this time as you may get more insights as the eclipse peaks. On the 23rd of March, it's Pluto in Aquarius. One of the biggest cosmic events of the year. Pluto will just dip its toes into Aquarius for a few months. But this is the entrance to a brand new cycle that we will be working with for the next 2 decades. As Pluto gets ready to enter Aquarius, it is wrapping up its lessons and journey in Capricorn, where it has been since 2008. And Pluto's energy is like the phoenix, rising from the ashes. And as it journeyed through Capricorn, it would have been helping us to transform from the inside out in areas relating to our boundaries, our feelings of stability and security with our finances, and whom and what we choose to give our power to. Now, as Pluto enters Aquarius, this rebirth energy shifts to our community, our independence, and all things relating to technology. On the 25th of March, Mars in Cancer. Mars finally moves out of Gemini, where it has been since August 2022. Now that Mars is moving into Cancer, we are done with these lessons and reflect on how your life has changed since August in regard to your feelings of motivation, your energy levels, and how you approach your fears. On the 30th of March, we will have Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. We will end the month with Venus and Uranus coming together in the sign of Taurus. This is the signature of radical love. Love can be found in the most surprising and unlikely places under this placement, so keep an open mind. And this month, we have the new moon. Newness is destined to arrive under this new moon. If you have wanted to make some changes in your life, it is the best moment. If it's time for you to seek opportunities elsewhere, this new moon is on your side. So Aries new moon and the upcoming Aries new moon eclipse, very powerful energies. We may find ourselves needing to adjust or make changes in order to fit into this new paradigm that is now before us. We are blessed with 2 Aries new moons in 2023. The 21st of March new moon is the first, and the second comes in the form of a solar new moon eclipse on the 19th of April. To have 2 lunar cycles in Aries indicates a strong, bold, and fiery time ahead where we are encouraged to make leaps and fearless choices. Aries, new moon, and Pluto. Shortly after this new moon, on the 23rd of March, Pluto moves into Aquarius for the first time in over 200 years. This move of Pluto is one of the most significant cosmic events of 2023. Pluto moving into Aquarius is a once-in-a-lifetime energy and indicates a new cycle opening for us on both a personal and collective level. Pluto represents transformation and power. It can bring destruction, but through that destruction, we are able to rebirth something new and far more powerful. So, how to use the energy of the Aries new moon? Let's use this energy to set intentions and to think about what habits, goals, or feeling spaces we would like to bring into our life. We may feel like we are born again under this energy. We may feel ourselves turning over a new page and rewriting some of the rules we have chosen to live by. So, it is very important to think about this energy roller coaster because it's high time to rebirth at the same time of the spring.
Wow, Cindy, thank you. And thank you to also to the other members of your French team for providing that wonderful report. I was getting goosebumps listening to you. That was really powerful. So thank you so much. As Cindy pointed out, we are, wow. I mean, between the equinox, spring, as I said, here in the Northern Hemisphere, and which is a time of rebirth, planting seeds, a very powerful new moon, and then of course it's very powerful conjunction or time astrological quality where Pluto enters Aquarius. As Cindy pointed out, it's really can move a lot of energy. It can possibly create some chaos, and so that is what we're doing. Is we are creating a positive timeline. Yes, we're all looking forward to the shift of the planet into being a planet fully of light. But our goal is, our intention is to really make it as peaceful and harmonious as possible. And so that's what we're going to do. And Felipe is going to come on now and speak a little bit about these energies of the reset and how they can benefit our lives. So thank you, Felipe.
Thank you, Deborah. Okay, so how are we feeling the energies these days? Every time that I ask this question to my friends, I have to brace for impact because they are going to say, "Oh, Felipe, this and this and this and this." Okay, we were told this month was going to bring us a whole bunch of energies, and these energies were going to bring everything related to a reset, or as Cindy explained, a rebirth. Reset is a word that is being used a lot now. But what do I mean when I use the word reset? In older computers, there was a button with the label reset. It helped when the computer hung up or when it was not responding anymore. One just needed to push the button and then the computer will reboot, will restart, and will be useful again. Reset or set again or anew means to start again. A quick look to what's going on around us confirm that the reset is actually happening in our society already, especially if we see the turmoil that is occurring right now in the banking sector. There's instability, and the sector is going through changes, adjustments, and in some cases, even clear failures. We read that the light forces do not want a hard crash on the system. They want a gradual and balanced meltdown of the system, combined with the increased awareness, which would lead to the positive financial reset. And this is important to keep in mind because hard crashes could cause even more problems than solutions. The idea behind any type of proper government is stability, not chaos. And this is what we need to bring into our lives as well. So, let me explain. The energies of the reset are not only affecting the macro, so the big society, but also ourselves, the micro. In our lives, we have felt and will continue feeling sensations of stagnation or lack of energy, or as if things were actually no longer worthwhile or not moving. And all these are conducting to a reset or a different stages of a reset. And we are now to become aware of this and propose a few things that we can do about this. So a reset is happening, could be happening, or will be happening soon in our lives. And we can use these energies in our favor. If we use some skill, it will be like surfing, like riding the wave instead of fighting against it. One thing that these energies are promoting is the increased awareness that something is not healed or that something is not going well now. This is a little trick that our mind plays for us or with us. If there is something not resolved or something that needs a reset, it will call up on our attention. We learned a few sessions ago that the ego will bring something that does not have much substance as an annoyance, something that does not really make sense. However, the energy of the reset will let us know that we are going somewhere different now. We are going to a different place, and that there are things that we cannot carry with us any longer. So this is the energy of the reset acting, which is different to the ego. So with us, let's keep this thought, this condition, and this situation, and when we find this, we can go and go to the root of it. So when we identify this thing that is annoying us, we need to go to the root of it. Sometimes this requires going deeper and deeper through different layers of programming or understanding until we find the base where everything started. And once we have done this, we find the root. We perhaps have made the most of the work that needs to be done to be healed, because one of the most important things is to recognize it, to identify it, to go to the base, to see it. And once you throw a light on it, it is much more easier to heal it. Now, as human beings, we have been exposed to countless situations where we had to grow up defenses, had to create solutions, and these solutions perhaps were based on anything but love. But now it is time for an upgrade, and the energies are supporting these upgrades. If you are feeling you are still carrying a heavy load because you think you made a serious mistake, please keep in mind that we are souls, we are humans, and one way to bring experiences to ourselves require entering into risky territory, sometimes even breaking rules, sometimes getting in trouble, but we also need to remind ourselves that everything is eventually for the benefit of not only ourselves, but for the benefit of everybody who is involved. I like when I hear that there is nothing to be asked for forgiveness for, only to ourselves, perhaps, for not knowing the big picture. There is nothing that requires us to be anchored to a feeling, situation, or condition of low vibration. Nothing. There is nothing that requires our sadness, our pain. Nothing. There will, so these things are not built, we cannot build the path to joy only based on happiness. We have to have joy, we have to have happiness, and we have to have a good vibration with it. Another thing that comes with the energies of the reset, as you know, computers reset once in a while because they want to or are willing to use the upgrades. So the energy of the reset can come with an upgrade as well. We all deserve upgrades in order to continue with our mission. Can you imagine this? Having an upgrade on your mission, that would be awesome. In our case, it can bring a clear definition to what our mission can be, the direction where it's going to, the inspiration that we need. And the energies of the reset are bringing these upgrades, clarity, visions, enhancements, new situations, peoples, groups, perhaps even chat rooms, or perhaps even this session and so on. All right. One thing that we need to remind ourselves is that energy is just simply the capacity to do work. So that means that the energies of the reset can be used for something of high vibration and also for something, unfortunately, of low vibration. So it's up to us. That means that the person using the energy will determine the outcome. So this is the reason why there is a request to meditate for the financial system, so it can be stable, so it can still serve. Even if we know that it will eventually fail, we are meditating it so it can leave us gracefully. The same is with us. A gradual evolution in the right direction is preferred because we get time to get used to, and we get mature to it. So if it goes slowly, if it builds up slowly to the new environment, we will be much more in tune with the new situation. Now, with all these concepts in mind, we are going to do a quick meditation that I have designed to take advantage of the energies present around us. So please close your eyes. We're going to start breathing in and out at our own pace.
And I just wanted to ask May if we could have some lovely music for this time. And Felipe, did you want to remind people to, if they can maybe take some notes even?
Okay.
Maybe just with what they're visualizing, if they would like to record it on a piece of paper afterwards,
Yeah.
that might be nice.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. That would be nice. Let's remember to write the experiences that we have. If something comes to our mind, if we visualize, feel, think something, that would be great because it's going to be extremely useful. You will see. Okay. So let's close our eyes and start breathing in and out at our own pace. Now feel these intense energies that are going around these days entering through our bodies from our feet, going up, filling up our bodies, left and right, inside and outside. We are surrounded with a beautiful, warm energy that is protecting us, that is inspiring us. This energy brings comfort, brings relaxation, brings healing. Suddenly we see a beautiful increase in the level of this energy. It's a burst of energy around us. And we are surrounded by this intense, beautiful, white, brilliant white light. And this is our field of manifestation. In this area, in this bubble, we rule. We design, we create anything that we want. And we are going to use this to create, to visualize the perfect life for us. Make it as good as you can make it. Make it as wild as possible. Make it as daring as possible. And keep increasing this energy. we continue visualizing this perfect life for us. We keep increasing its goodness, its wonder. And now let us feel that the universe has noticed that we are doing this. And it is very pleased with us. And it has come to give us a hand, or two, or 1,000, to make your perfect life even much better. The universe is now our partner in precipitating, in manifesting this new reality for us. Now you can feel this reality around you. You can hear it, you can see it, you can smell it. If you wish so, you can continue this at a later time. Keep building on what you have seen, or what you have experienced. We are going to now start moving our hands, our feet. Start slowly coming back. And at the count of 3, we will open our eyes. 1, 2, 3. Very well. Thank you. And I hope that you were able to follow this quick meditation, and that the energies of the reset, which just started, then can do the most wonderful things in our lives.
Thank you, Felipe, so much. That was so powerful. I'm feeling guided to just ask people to take a couple minutes, and while it's really fresh in your brain, if you have some paper and something to write with nearby, please just take a few notes, and as Felipe suggested, you do this, build upon this, and maybe keep a journal of what that positive timeline looks like for you, and even what that looks like for humanity. And so let's just. I'd like to give our audience a few minutes just to take a few notes while it's fresh in their brain. So,
Yeah, let's do that. And while we are waiting for this to happen, I would like to comment that there was a moment in which I actually felt that there was lots of people doing this, which actually encouraged me to add more fuel to the meditation.
it was really powerful. I'm telling
Mm.
you, you're getting a lot of really good fuel because it was wow. It was really powerful. So, yeah. So let's, yeah, like I said, let's just take a minute or two. And May, if you want to put the music back on, so that we can kind of anchor ourselves into that space again, and we'll give you about 2 minutes or so to write that vision down that you experienced. Okay, and welcome back. Hopefully you took some notes on what you experienced, and you can reference those. Maybe anytime you're feeling like you're being pulled out of that higher vibrational timeline, just remind yourself. And as Felipe said, continue to build upon this. So we have some lovely thank yous from people. Felipe, and I just wanted to share
Oh,
those.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, you've got someone speaking to you in Galena from in German. So
German. Yeah.
yeah, lovely. And Richard has said that he felt the energy very well. So that's great. Okay. We love that. And I want to share an earlier comment from Galena as well, sharing her gratitude and love. So you listen, supporting, helping, to you all. You listen, supporting, helping. Yes. And thank you, Galena, for including the audience, and because you guys play such an important role by being here each time. If this is your first time, we welcome you. And we love our, people who can attend on a regular basis as we continue to build this light grid. And of course, she said to you, dear Sisterhood of the Roses team. So thank you for that lovely comment, dear sister. And you mentioned you wanted to know about how to share a picture of a rainbow that you're experiencing, I guess, during this session. So we if you're on Telegram, you can post that in the Sisterhood of the Rose channel or on the Victory of the Light Telegram group, or we have Sister of the Rose also has our Facebook page and our Twitter page, and there's different places that you can share that. So here's another. Virgo Phoenix says, beautiful meditation visualization. So thank you, Virgo Phoenix. So, okay. So let's continue. I just wanted to share something that can really pull us away from creating that high vibrational timeline is going into a place of fear. And as we know, fear, especially during this, what we'll call our shift in our transformation, can bring up some fear. There's people that are very sensitive, and empaths can really feel sometimes some of this collective fear. And so what we want to do is move ourselves into that beautiful place of love. The energy of love is so much greater. And if you were with us on our last session where we talked about self-love, we explained the scale of consciousness. This was from a book from Dr. David Hawkins called Power versus Force. And he explained the scale of consciousness, how we're either in a place of contracted energy or expanded energy consciousness, and how fear was measured through as being only at a level of 100, where love was measured at a level of 500 in a much more expanded way. And so, one thing we want to really be mindful of is putting ourselves away from the place of fear, which brings up a lot of anxiety or apathy even, which is this despair. So many people are giving up hope right now, and especially some long-term light workers who have been waiting for this shift for so long, and some of the delays have really caused a lot of despair. And it's really essential that we can take our place, move ourselves mindfully. It's up to us, move ourselves mindfully from a place of fear, moving it into that place of love and bliss, and into the higher levels of consciousness. And again, that is our job. We are required to do that. And so this is when we drop into our heart center. This is where our love resides. It is the center where unconditional love flows from. And when someone has their heart center open, out flows unconditional love. If someone has a closed center, then that flow is switched off. And we all know how much our world needs more love in it versus fear. So if you meditate on your heart center rather than your head, so meaning if you meditate in your heart center where your love resides versus in your head where you create fear thoughts, by meditating in your heart center, the light flows out and touches all other centers and can then flow out into the aura. And the heart center has a major effect on all of the energy system. It is the major center. In the first center, the soul enters at conception. So we are flowing. Our goal is to go into this heart center. Many people refer to it as our heart chakra and expand this energy. And we're going to be doing a meditation right now, which will connect us with our heart's energy center. And again, this is so important during these times to be able to really almost train ourselves to drop into our heart center and move out of our head, our brain, the fear, and move more into the love. So we're going to do a 10-minute meditation right now that will bring us into connecting us with the beautiful green energy. We love the fact that, green is a symbol of rebirth, and it's also it's spring, and the heart center, heart chakra energy is green. And so we're really going to be at this very important time, especially this week with all this rebirth happening, to really connect to our heart center and our heart energy. So let's meditate for 10 minutes together.
Begin by allowing yourself to get into a comfortable seated position. If it's comfortable for you, allow your spine to become tall and straight, rolling your shoulders back slightly to open up that beautiful heart center of yours. Letting your palms rest in your lap facing open. And when you're ready, softly close your eyes. Allow all of your awareness right now to simply center in on your breathing. Just noticing how it feels. Letting your belly be soft and loose as the air flows in and out. Feeling a sense of expansion on every inhale and a feeling of release on every exhale. And as you drop in more deeply into this moment by connecting to your breath, you also allow yourself to drop into your heart center. This is the energy center in the middle of your chest and a couple of inches inwards. This space is known as your heart chakra. You begin to sense that this loving space is radiating a lush green energy. And you also tune in to a soft pink sphere of light directly in the middle of this radiant green energy. Drop down now into the center of this orb of light, where you see the soft pink gentle ball of light in the middle of your heart's energy center. As if all of your awareness is in here right now. As if you, yourself, are inside your heart's energy center. Feeling into the soft pink light of unconditional love, and surrounded beyond that by the lush green light of abundance, love, radiant health and well-being. And as you rest in this space, you allow yourself to listen to these affirmations, and you feel them filling up your heart's energy center. I am unconditionally loving. I am abundant in love and life. I am abundant in all ways. I am an expression of love. I I am infinitely loving. Love radiates from my heart. I am fully tapped in to love. Love guides me. Love fuels me. I am at peace with love. I release all boundaries. For in my heart I recognize only love may enter in, and only love may exit out. Anything else is a false illusion based in fear. But in my heart there is no fear. In my heart there is only love, and therefore there are no boundaries. I am boundless and free. Only love comes to me. Only love flows through me. I am only love. And I am abundant in this love. I am safe in this love. I am held in this love. And I am trusting in this love. I trust in my heart. I feel its power within me, soft and gentle, and yet still deeply powerful. Take a nice deep breath in, stomach and ribcage fully expanding, breathing into your heart, and exhaling with a sigh. Spend a moment feeling into this energy center, feeling the words reverberating in your heart chakra, and spending just a moment simply tuning into the feeling here without any agenda. As you fully tune in to the abundance, love, and security of your heart, you say thank you. And as you express that appreciation to your heart, it wells up with even greater love. Thank you, heart. Thank you. You continue to lean into this feeling of appreciation as you continue to affirm, my heart is my guide. I listen to my heart with ease. My heart speaks for me in many ways, and I attune myself to listening to it now. I hear you, heart. I see you. I love and appreciate you. My heart chakra is strong, radiant, healthy, and pure. I am love. I am at peace. I am relaxed in abundance of love. On your next inhale, breathe in extra deeply, breathing into your heart center, stomach and rib cage fully expanding, holding your breath at the top. And when you're ready, exhale with a sigh. If it feels good to you, you may place your hands on your heart in reverence, saying thank you one more time as you begin to roll your shoulders, wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, take your time as you open your eyes back to the world around you, still feeling connected to this radiant heart energy.
Okay, welcome back. Whew. I feel like I need a minute. I'd love to hear your experience. I actually found myself with, I'm like emotional with tears rolling down my face. And I've done this meditation before. I loved it, and that's why I wanted to include it. But I've never had such a powerful experience as doing it right now with all of you. And I could feel the power of our love making such a huge impact on the planet. And it's just that's just such a sign that we need to stay strong together and do this work together, and on a daily basis share, connect to our heart space. This will get us through these times, and the world needs us to be in that place, to share the power of our love. um, we send out an energetic field around us, and we have the power with our heart energy to change not only our world but the planet as well. And so again, as awakened light workers, it's almost our responsibility at this time to really bring ourselves to the highest vibrational place possible so that we can help humanity through this transition in the most harmonious way possible. So, remember, inside the chaos, build a temple of love. That temple is within inside of you. And love is the most powerful force in the universe. And I love that meditation because it has us visualize a pink ball of light within our heart center. And we often visualize the goddess coming in with this pink light. And the goddess is the divine feminine aspect of source. The goddess is the highest frequency of love that there is. And so again, whether you're a man or a woman, it's so essential to anchor this love energy into ourselves. It is the most powerful force of the universe. So yeah, Ruben is asking, thank you, Ruben. I just asked the team for the link. So if we can post that link, let's see. I will get that. Let's see. And we can post that. Yeah, and I'd love to share some of we're going to take a moment before we're almost done today. We're going to take a moment to share some comments. There's the link to that meditation. So thank you, Ruben, for asking for that. Let's see here. Oh, every now and then we like to show this. Keep calm and hold the light. I choose not to participate in collective fear. I will instead send peace, love, and healing energy to all. This is our mantra. So, absolutely. Okay, let me share a few. I love this comment earlier from Frequency Surfer. Good to see you here again. Stay clean and green. I love that. And Richard is also calling in Archangel Raphael when he's got the pink, or I'm sorry, the green heart there. So thank you for sharing that. Yes. I think invoking any of the um, ascended masters, higher beings of light, especially when you do this, can also add to the power of it. Catton says, yes, very powerful, very comforting, and felt a strong heart space with everyone here. Yeah. I personally just felt so connected to y'all. So it was really lovely. And Virgo Phoenix says, felt the love flowing into us, Gaia, and all living things. Yes, we can change the outcome. Yes, we can. Goddess energy and love abounds. Absolutely love that. Peggy, pure love. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Is before we let's see, we're moving on to, I don't know if there's any other comments from anyone, because what we're going to do now as we wrap this session is we're going to invoke command 771. I think, oh, let me make a few announcements actually first before we go into that space. For our next session, which will be toward the end of April, will be and you can find information on the Victory of the Light Telegram channel and group about these sessions, as well as if you're a member of the Sisterhood of the Rose Telegram channel as well. And then we do post, or We Love Mass Meditation posts a timetable for some of these sessions as well. Wanted to also make an announcement, again, a reminder about the very, very important Portal of Light activation taking place on May 1st. This is a must do for everyone that's attending today, and a must do that you share this. We're going to reach collective consciousness. We're going to shift the timeline in a very powerful collective way with hopefully, 1 million people around the planet. So please mark your calendar for that, and more information will be coming out about that. And also wanted to give you a heads up about there's going to be another Spiritual World Marathon taking place from another one of the Victory of the Light teams. They've done these monthly marathons, which are also very powerful. And the next one is scheduled for Saturday, April 8th. I don't think they've decided on the time yet. So you can.
No, they haven't decided on the time yet.
Okay. Yes. So you can find out. There's a Telegram group, World Spiritual Marathon, and it'll be broadcasting on the Victory of the Light. So, and they'll be posting on the Victory of the Light Telegram group as well. And I just want to point out that whole weekend is a very, very key weekend in terms of increasing light. Cobra is also doing another conference in Taiwan. And Cindy, you were saying there were still tickets available, a few tickets?
Yes, still 60 tickets available. That's a lot. If I remember well, the tickets for Paris were sold out very quickly.
Like within a few
in 3
days.
or
Yes.
4 days,
Yes.
but Taiwan is a bit farther.
It is for many people. And from what I understand there, it's a little bit larger venue, so there are more tickets available to be sold. So there still are some left if anyone does feel inclined to make that journey, and we hope all of our wonderful Asian friends will be there holding the light and just doing some really powerful work. So we all on this team had been at the Paris conference, and it's powerful. So something to think about. So we just wanted to mention that to you.
And that's on the April 8th and 9th.
Yes, April 8th and 9th. Thank you. And again, you can find information on that on the 2012portal.blogspot.com. So, okay, I think those are our only the rest of our announcements. So let us wrap up this session as we move into Command 771. And what we're going to do is invoke this together. This is a very powerful command. If you're familiar with it, hopefully you use it on a regular basis. This was developed by our beloved Palladian family who developed this to help us with our emotional healing, which is very important at this time. We just did some healing work on our heart chakra, so this helps it when you can do this. And sorry, go back. So this command helps if you feel some negative emotions, or maybe you feel victimized from someone else's emotions, because there's some crazy emotions going on these days. And if you're emotionally hurt, if you have issues or traumas that you wish to receive emotional healing on. So all you need to do is say out loud 3 times, or in your head, but out loud is always more powerful. Command 771. And the Palladian ships will pick up on that, and they will assist you with their healing beams. So it helps to lay down, if you can, for 20 to 30 minutes for the healing process. This is why we do suggest it maybe before you go to bed at night is a good time to invoke this. We are going to be doing, if you choose to stay on, we're going to be doing a meditation next. It's a 15-minute meditation for the financial situation. And so let's invoke this command before, so that while we're meditating, the Palladians can help us with some of that emotional healing. And if you'd like to stay in a meditative place for another 10 or 15 minutes, even after this session, please do so that you can receive that full healing. So basically, again, very, very simple. So we're just going to invoke this together 3 times. Excuse me, if you'd like to get in a comfortable position, which hopefully you've been comfortable this whole time. And let's invoke this together. So repeat after me. Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
And allow those healing beams. Allow yourself to receive them. And we would now like to move into a meditation that is taking place every day, by the way, at 3 p.m. UTC time. And that is 9 a.m. New York time. And can anyone on the year in Europe, can you guys tell me what time that is in Europe? Let's see.
3 p.m. UTC will be 4 p.m. Central European time.
Okay, great. Oh, I'm going to post this. Cindy, thank you. She just gave me I'm going to post it in the chat, this meditation, so that you have it. So let us, again, this is for 15 minutes. We're so grateful that you're still here, and we're going to do this for the next 15 minutes. Let's heal our financial situation.
Use your own technique to bring you to a relaxed state of consciousness. State your intent to use this meditation as a tool to bring the light to the global financial system and to stabilize it. Visualize a pillar of brilliant white light emanating from the cosmic central sun. Then being distributed to central suns of all galaxies in this universe. Then visualize this light entering through the galactic central sun, then going through our galaxy, then entering our solar system and going through all beings of light inside our solar system. And then through all beings on planet Earth. And also through your body to the center of the earth. Visualize the Saint Germain's violet flame purifying all people and institutions involved in the current financial system, especially JP Morgan, the Federal Reserve, commercial banks currently in trouble, and all human masses. The violet flame calming their fears. Visualize a brilliant white light shining on everyone, on every financial institution, and all situations in the current financial system. Victory of the light.
And a reminder that many people around the planet are doing this meditation every day at 3 p.m. UTC. So if you can participate in that, that would be wonderful. If you can put your light towards it, or even whenever you feel guided. So as Felipe pointed out to us earlier, it is important that the reset is harmonious and gradual. We don't want a hard crash. So that's what this meditation does. And it neutralizes any negative agendas, and it increases the light so that the light forces can do what they do, and are working towards a more positive financial reset. So, okay, thank you to everyone. We encourage you to stay in a place of relaxation for a few more minutes, maybe 10 more minutes if you can, just to really, really, really experience some of that emotional healing from our Command 771. We thank you so much for being with us. Some beautiful comments here. Just want to share pain. Thank you, sisterhood. Feel a lot calmer. Thanks for being here again. Esme, thank you for being here again. Thank you for all your time, effort, and commitment for doing this. Much love. And until next time, thank you, Esme. We really appreciate comments like this. We are a volunteer team doing this from love, and we appreciate you sharing lovely comments like that. So Richard, thank you, everyone. Love and light to everyone. Thank you, Richard, for being here as well. Catton says, "Thank you for holding the space this evening. Much love and respect to you all. Sweet dreams." Dear sister, I think, or brother, yes, thank you so much for we wish you sweet dreams too. So I'd also like to thank the fabulous team here for your contribution and support today. Felipe, Cindy, May, thank you so much for being here. And to everyone, thank you for attending, our fabulous audience. You are making a huge contribution to the light. And we really, really appreciate you being here. And again, we'll be doing this again at the end of April during that very important energetic time. So you're going to want to make sure to be here. We'll be posting that date soon. So we'll see you again. So thank you so much, beloved souls. And I'd love the team to share Victory of the Light with all of you.
Victory of the light.
The light.
Victory of the light.
Victory of the Light. Thank you.